It's shocking. Yes, my people. Can you believe it? 2023 presidency, Tinubu's victory has become Buhari's defeat. And this is what is happening right now. President Muhammadu Buhari worked with some persons to ensure that they have a consensus candidate. In fact, all the candidates, during the screening, when he came up, they were asked if they wouldn't mind a consensus candidate, and everybody said they don't mind. Tinubu was the only person who said no. If we're going to have anything, we're going to have a vote. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I will become the flag bearer. We agreed, okay, before the election commenced, we're going to have, an indirect. So if you're talking about consensus, I will not give my consent to a consensus candidate. I will make sure we have this vote. Tinubu was the sole single person who insists that the vote must hold. So here we are today. Tinubu refused, and so here we are today. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Let's have all the details. In politics everywhere, one of the most important indices for measuring how much real influence a leader possesses is his ability to influence the process that determines his successor. This is essentially true in Nigeria, a society where everybody is authority, is some kinds of proceeds, chief, and the acquisition of development of political power is often cruel and untrue. In fact, the right to pick one's successor has become some kind of tradition in our highly personalized political system, in which institutions and norms are feebles as nation grieve electricity, not stable at all. At the state level, it is common for governors to randomly select one of their prime nominees and proceed to foster him for the electorate and choice of the people. Again, against this backdrop, the emergence of the former Lagos State Governor Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu 2 weeks ago in Abuja as the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress was solidly against the runs of the party. The outcome of the event was not just the coronation of Tinubu as the master of the real politics and one of the most successful godfathers in Nigerian history, but also the resounding defeat of a sitting president who could not deliver one of his most basic treatment of power in Nigerian system. It is fascinating that Buhari, a soldier politician known for his toughness and who, along with his tight-knit inner circle, had run a tight shift that ruthlessly controls power for most of his tenure, was not able to choose his successor, something that most persons in elective executive position takes for granted. His failure to do so speaks volume about the man and the limitations of his personal style, his inner personal political network, and of course the government, which reflects these attributes and limitations. Buhari's loss also reflects the impact of the absence of his chief of staff, Abba Kyari, and other disease associates who presided and dictate the way the country should go. These persons have shaped how Buhari have been governing. However, Abba Kyari leaving has affected things. Tinubu has proved that he is the one in charge of APC, and indeed, people stepped down, and those who did not step down saw massive defeat, which was beyond words. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu has shown by his gesture that indeed he's a man of the people. You could see people stepping down for him. The same people who previously said they're stepping down for nobody. My dear, they stepped down. They stepped down for him. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu became the winner. They stepped down for him. I'm telling you, they did. They had no choice. They had to step down for him, and that's to tell you that Buhari, could not really dictate, okay, how that ran. He did not have a say in that very said, matters. So these are some of the things that have happened. And Nigerians, you and I are watching to see how some of these things have played out. It's clear that Buhari does not really have a say in the political structure of his very own party, because whether you like it or not, somebody else is totally in control of those aspects and all those things that are really going on there. So it is what it is. It is what it is. President Muhammadu Buhari has been shown that, with all that is going on, you have no say. Okay, some other persons are the one calling the shots. Some other persons are the one who, are in charge of some of these activities, and some of those things that are going on. It has become a real point of call that Nigerians, besides APC having their own internal or personal issue, there are real issues out there that we all need to focus on and do not allow, some of these things to be a determination or determinant of what will happen going forward. It has become very clear that some of us have failed to recognize or to put things in perspective like they should really, be. So it is clear that Nigerians have failed, in their call duty to ensure that, they are the ones who are standing for what is right. So these are some of the things that are going on right there. That's some of the things that are happening. It's about time we begin to, look at things and ensure that we are delivering on every aspect and every quarter. Tinubu has won the presidential ticket of his party, but how is that? How is that affecting you and I? How is that turning out things? How is it affecting you and I? So these are things we must pay attention to. These are things we must all pay attention to and listen to, and ensure that we have the right perspective in all of this. Because Nigerians, as it is, if we say nothing, we keep quiet, things are going to get worse. Because if we put the wrong people there, things are going to get worse. It's not something of fear. It's just what it is. Things are really sincerely going to get worse. So the best thing for us all to do now is for us all to ensure that we are standing for what is right, and we are not, standing there and just taking refreshments and forgetting that we have a call duty, especially in this crossroad of deciding who becomes the nation's president, especially in this time. So these are some of the things going on, and we need to rise up. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now. Have a good day. Bye.